We are in a 2001 BMW 525i. It is the E39 chassis series. Pretty cool car, especially when the M5 came out. That was amazing. But this is just the 6-cylinder motor, you know, non-V8. It's a timing chain motor, so you don't have to worry about doing timing belts on it. And it's got 249,000 miles, and it still runs great. Manual transmission, 4-door, leather. It's got the Sport BBS 17-inch wheels on it, and it just drives really well. It's quiet, and you know, it's got the heated seats, heated steering wheel, you know, power sunroof, power windows all around, power locks. So really, it's like, for what you're getting, you know, I think a car like this is about $2,500. And it just points straight, drives straight, the brakes are good, e-brake works, clutch is strong, the seats are nice and supportive. And I've had so many other BMWs before where, like, especially the early ones, like the early 7 Series and E34s, where the seats will kind of get crooked and you have to repair them. So these are nice and sturdy seats. Not to mention you got airbags and everything, so you have all the safety features. But yeah, 250,000 miles and it still runs terrific. Now, there's been a lot of maintenance done on this, but for the most part, getting a 5 Series, you know, silver on black, manual transmission, rear-wheel drive, you know, so it doesn't have the X-Drive or all-wheel drive, nothing like that. And it's a pretty sporty car. It'd be a great first car, or maybe a backup car if you're a BMW enthusiast and you might want to, like, kind of daily drive one of these. I could easily do that. The clutch is nice and soft, too. So it's an easy car, like if you want to learn how to drive manual transmission. It's not hard. And on a car like this, it makes it a lot easier. But it's cool, you know, you got your radio. It's got like a little flip-up thing. You can't see it, but it's got a little flip-up thing for your cassette. You could add one of those little iPod kind of tuner cords and listen to your radio and your podcasts and stuff. But climate control and the heated seats really do help. Now, I daily drive an E61 BMW wagon, and that thing has all the options except for heated seats. And I tell you, it makes a world of a difference, especially on long drives. We're out here on the, you know, Northeast, and you need it. So it is nice that all this still works. Now, it does have the common problems, like the little cup holders down here are broken and they won't stay in the closed position, but easy fix, 2 little Phillips head screws and they come right out. And I know I had to do a headlight ballast on it because it was a xenon equipped headlight, so it has like those HID style xenon lights. But it's nice, hella lights with multi-piece BBS 17-inch deep dish wheels. And you've seen those, a lot of the BMW guys, they'll actually put them on other makes and models, but I love it on this car. It just fits so right on the E39. It's almost like that wheel would have been better off on the M5 and vice versa, but I think those were about an 18-inch wheel. So they look great on this. It's a sporty look, but I mean, you can tell it just drives good. It's got enough power too. Handles great. And you know, for the time it may have been a big car, but today's standards, no, it's not big at all. It's just big enough you can have somebody in the back seat pretty comfortably. Maybe not at 6'2", but pretty comfortable back there. You got a rear armrest comes down. You got this front armrest over here. Pretty cool stuff. But yeah, I mean, the chassis itself, the suspension, it's nice and firm. It's not stiff. It's nice and firm, and it just gets the job done. I mean, $2,500. How can you go wrong? You know. So what I'll do is I'll pull over here in this little parking lot and I'll do a little walk around on the video so you can kind of see, you know, what we're looking at here from the outside. All right, so this is from the outside. This is a 2001 BMW 525i, 5-speed manual, rear-wheel drive. Got like that M5 front bumper. I mean, you can see some damage to the front bumper, a little crack there, some dents and dings, but 248,905 miles at the moment, and I'm still driving the car. I'm a big BMW fan, but you can see like the wheels are actually in pretty decent condition, newer tires on them. Silver shines up nice. But yeah, for the price, $2,500, and You got a pretty cool little car there. It's got like the rear apron there and the rear spoiler, side skirts. Now that was done, I guess, you know, by the previous owner sometime before me. But all the doors and locks and windows work as it should. Got that cool like pleated leather there. Vents in the doors, speakers all around. Leather, you know, leather seats and stuff. See that it's a manual. Rear seat. Not a lot of room, but I don't know if you guys can see in there, but got that wood grain. And I got the car idling right now, and you could hear it's a pretty quiet engine. I don't know if the microphone on this is going to pick it up or not. It's got like the hella lights. They could use a new polish done to them, but these are all things you can do in about a weekend. But at least you can enjoy the car and drive it the way it is. You know, so many times I have these, you know, customer of mine that, you know, they'll bring me cars with 60,000 miles and the things need a ton of work because nobody ever drove them. I mean, I don't know if there's any rhyme or reason to it, but these high mileage cars, they do seem to drive pretty well. Maybe because more maintenance are done on them or they're broken in. I don't know, just work. Not a lot of wear on the leather seats. Some headliner marks and stuff, but cool. Well, that should be it. That is what a E39 525i 4-door with those BBS. I think they were RC 090s or something like that. I mean, there's different styles, style 95s or such, but they're cool. Removable center caps, pretty deep. Alrighty.